Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Kristen and today I'm using some signs to make some DIYs, of course. So this first one, I'm just going to be making over these signs. So I guess you could call these kind of thrift makeovers. It's maybe like the comeback of Flippin' Friday, since it is Friday and be flipping, thrifting signs. So this first one I picked up for $1.29 at the Goodwill, and I just ripped that sign off in the center, but I am going to be using it and putting it back on here. So that's why I didn't ruin it and I didn't want to tear it apart, toss it, nothing like that. I am going to paint the back of this black, and I just painted everything black, like the front, the back, because it was just kind of showing through if I didn't paint both sides. So I just went ahead and did that. And now with the sign in the middle, I'm going to go ahead and just sand this down just a little bit, and then I'm going to go ahead and paint it white. And I'm just using some Waverly chalk paint. This white's my favorite. It only took 2 coats. Using silkscreen transfers, silkscreen stencils, whatever you like to call them. I call them a little bit of both. This one is from Amazon, and if I can find it, I'll link it down below. I bought it a couple years ago, so I don't know if I can find the exact one, but it came in a pretty big pack. And then I am just going to go ahead and use the color Velvet, which is just black. And this is by Chalk Couture, and it's just the chalk paste. I have had people ask if you can use chalk paint, and I want to say yes, you can. I've seen people use it, but if that paint dries quickly onto your transfer, it's probably not going to work again. So chalk paste, you just got a little more time to go ahead and clean your stencil off. So I just highly recommend some paste. Now I'm just using these rub-on transfers. These were from Dollar Tree a while ago, and I'm just using a couple to go around the sides because when I added the transfer, I was like, okay, this is just like, it's still pretty plain. And then once that was done, this obviously did need a little bit of color, but I love my farmhouse in the black and white. So it's just kind of what I craft with most of the time. So if you do like this and you want to do something different, you totally can. This is completely inspired. It's inspiration for you. So if you don't like farmhouse, you can add something else to the center. I just added some leftover lamb's ear in that wooden rose from Dollar Tree. Now this little guy is also from Chalk Couture. I also already transferred him on to that little chicken shape, and I will link that down below for you guys as well. But I just love how this turned out. I think it is so cute. Really quick one. So this is a sign that I just had in my garage, and I think I paid $1.29 for it. It says $3.29, but when I go to the Goodwill outlet, it is just a lot cheaper. So I think it was actually 79 cents at $3.29. I'm almost positive. So these pieces right here, I got this sign from Hobby Lobby on clearance for $3.99, and it was just because a piece was broken on it. And when I mean piece, I mean that twine that was holding them together. So I was like, okay, I could use this for 3 different projects for these. They were in perfect condition. So I just hot glued the cow one right to the center of this sign. And honestly, that's it. That's all I did here. I just love this one though. I know it's so simple and it only took a second to do, but I mean, how cute is this? Picked this wood sign. It was already painted like this. I want to say this is originally from Walmart, but I picked it up I think for 25 cents or 50 cents. It was so inexpensive, and I knew I could either stain it or repaint it, so I really don't care if I pick up things from a yard sale. If it's solid wood, I know that I can eventually just sand it down and turn it into something else. So I'm just going to go ahead and use my white chalk paint to paint the entire thing white. Seeing that there was brown on here, it kind of looks like it would be a really cute craft of like some sort of gingerbread for Christmas time. I'm just using 2 different colors of gray. This is just what I had on hand, and some white. And then I'm just using one of these little sponges here, and I'm just kind of splotching it around the top just to make a faux galvanized. I was kind of looking back on some of my older videos not too long ago and realized I did some really fun methods, and I just kind of want to reuse them and retry them. And yeah, if you see the bottom corner, I am watching I think it's called Carry On Netflix. So let me know if you guys have any like good movies to watch. I always watch movies when I craft, and honestly, this was a really, really great one. But yeah, I'm just kind of going back and forth with the colors. They're more, you can go gray, different colors gray. You can even go light silver. You don't have to use white, but this is just a really fun technique to get that faux galvanized look. This is another Chalk Couture transfer, and I'm just going to go ahead and lay this down. You can see I have already used it, but I like getting my money's worth, although I am a Chalk Couture designer and I get some great deals. I still want to get my money's worth because I still think I paid $20 for this, which is a lot. There's so many different things you could do with this. I don't even have to use the whole thing. I could use a cow, a chicken, a pig, and just go about my way. I just love being able to reuse these. But this one, hands down, is my favorite. I made a tray with this not too long ago too. But I just had that farmhouse feel. I started doing Easter and spring, which I will be doing spring soon. I love Easter. And I just don't love crafting for it. Like, I find the cutest things at Dollar Tree, the cutest things at Hobby Lobby. And then when I actually go to craft with them, I'm like, I just don't want to craft. I just want to do farmhouse. So you'll be seeing some farmhouse, some thrifting, just a little bit of everything throughout the Easter season, along with some Easter videos. So when I get in the mood for them, I'll be doing those. I wanted to use that pig sign, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. And I will have that chicken one, maybe in future DIYs. I'm not sure what to do with it yet. I am going to add some twine around the top, and then I found this burlap flower. I have no idea where it came from, but I have had it for years and have reused it many, many times. I decided to go ahead and add that in the left-hand side, and then just add some lamb's ear just in between, and I just kind of was just feeling how I liked it. Not a lot, but I think it's a perfect amount. And that is it for this one. I think this one is my favorite in this entire video. This could realistically be a craft your stash video. I have had this rooster sitting in my garage forever. I sanded it down. I don't even know what it said a long time ago. I do just know that I was going to repaint it because whatever it said, I didn't like it. Maybe some sort of bed and breakfast. Don't even quote me because I think it's been a year since it's been sitting like this. I almost just donated it, but I'm like, okay, no, I want to use it for something. I'm using another transfer. I feel like every time I do thrifting videos, I need to use Chalk Couture. If you don't love Chalk Couture, you can always use your Cricut if you have that, or stickers or rub-ons. Possibilities are honestly endless. So I got something stuck on the back of this, and I think I messed up my transfer just a little bit by kind of like pulling at it. So this did have some flaws, and it did have some hairs in it. So make sure that if you use these, your transfers are super clean, or you will see flaws in your transfer. It definitely happens. I'm using this color Eucalyptus. This is a chalk paste by Chalk Couture, and it is probably one of my favorites. I was going to do this white, and I was like, okay, this video needs just a tiny bit of color, not a lot, just a little. I'm going to go ahead and add some twine around the top of him, and then I'm just going to go ahead and just make a little twine bow with it. I wrapped it around a few times. It kept moving. I was going to add flowers, and the flowers, I'm like, this does not look right with a rooster. So I just opted out of the flowers. That's why you see them there. And then I thought a twine bow was it looked good enough. But you guys, that is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, I would love if you stick around and subscribe. And that's it. I will see you all in the next one. Bye.